What's going on, everyone? James Klug here today. We are in Washington, D.C. at the March for Trump, and we just followed the march all the way to the Supreme Court. Oh, right on. Stand by. We just followed the march all the way to the Supreme Court, and we're going to ask people here what brings them out here to support their president. Now, before we get started, it's kind of cold out. Get your hoodies at jamesklug.com/shop. Free shipping, you guys. We have the JK logo. We have the fake news hoodie. We have the Talk Politics Pet Dogs hoodie. All this stuff, super comfortable. Get it at jamesklug.com/shop. Let's go talk to some people. All right, you guys, we're at the March for Trump. Where are you from and what brings you out here today?
We're from Woodbridge, Virginia, and we're out here because we believe that truth is most important, and we want to get to the bottom of this situation. We want to find out exactly what took place and who really won the election.
We're here because we've just had it. The fraud, the election integrity has just gone through the toilet, and we're here to show that we're not going to stand for it.
I am here following her because I was so proud of her for standing up for our president and our voice. No one's happy about the election. We don't like that the media is covering up all the fraud. We don't like that they're covering up the truth about the Biden family. We don't like that they're covering up the truth about Trump and all the wonderful things that he's done for the country. We don't like that they've attacked him for 4 years because they've attacked us for 4 years. And I've never really been politically active, but this year I'm here, and this is a first for me, and I plan to carry it through.
We're just out here because we're standing for righteousness and justice, and so we're here in front of the Supreme Court.
Yes, we are.
You know, with all of the other patriots, just standing for what America has stood for decades and centuries. So
This past week, the Supreme Court didn't hear the Texas lawsuit. Was that discouraging to you in any way, or are you still standing strong on Trump turning this around?
Totally standing strong. You know, there's been several other lawsuits that have been thrown out. The setback from the Supreme Court decision to me it wasn't a setback. What it is I think it was a learning curve for each one of these decisions by all the courts helps the final Trump lawsuit that has not been thrown out.
it was a letdown, but I think we still have hope, and so it's not over until it's over.
What has driven you to, leave Pennsylvania, come over here, and support your president?
Honestly, life, we go to work, we do our thing, but if we're not standing up for something greater than us, then we're pretty much just meaningless. So all our friends are out here today, and we all believe in patriotism and American values.
What is your big reason that you support Donald Trump?
Unapologetic standing up for his country. It's also good to see a guy with skin in the game. It's also good to see a guy that has enough money to not be bought out. A lot of presidents in the past are a little bit apologetic. They want to appease everyone. He's more unapologetic about where he's at and what he represents. And you can see that everywhere you go here. You see Chinese Communist Party, people that are against that from China. You see Latinos for Trump, blacks for Trump. Everybody's here because we believe in the Constitution, period.
He's a down-to-earth person, the kind of man that we want in office. We're just tired of the plain old politician lip service trying to appease people and never doing anything about it. He sticks to his words. He's kept his promises.
His strength, his stand, his willingness to stand for what is right and to stand for the people. You can see from these people out here, he's all for the people. It's not about politics. He's not a politician. he's a people person.
Well, I mean, we've never seen anything like this in the history of the United States when it comes to the amount of support, even after the election day, even after that, having this many people showing up for their president and being energized the way that Trump supporters are. It's really remarkable, and we've never seen anything like it.
Right, and when you consider what he's been through the last 4 years and that he's willing to go through another 4, he stood for us, and it's time for us to stand for him.
America is who he represents, and he actually puts America first. And that is a refreshing change from what we have had over the last few decades. Anyone who has eyes to see and ears to hear can tell that this president genuinely loves this country and wants the American people to thrive. And he's proven it over and over again.
I would say that just his courage, just his boldness, and the fact that he's for America. He's not for special interests abroad. He doesn't need the money. He's for America. He's for Americans. So he is, I guess he was tired of seeing America get sold down the river, and he wants people to stand up, and he's going to lead the charge.
Drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp.
We got a follower of the channel here. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. I want to know, where are you from and what brings you out here today?
So I'm from New York City. I'm a construction guy. It took a lot for me to get activated and finally get out here, but you see what's going on. You know, the last domino is about to fall over. But what I don't like out here is I don't really see the message of unity that I'd like to see. You know, you see a lot of chanting. You know, F this guy, F that guy. But that's not really what it should be about, man. It shouldn't be perpetuating that divide. I think the message that really needs to become prominent is the message of unity between all sides. And you talk to a lot of the Black Lives Matter people, Antifa people, they all kind of want the same thing as the anti-tyranny people. They don't want to be told what to do. They don't want fascism. They want to be able to be free as well. It's just you never see both sides coming together and actually having that conversation.
I just have, Trump's giving me a love of country again that I had sort of forgotten about. I love this country. I do believe it's the freest country on the planet. And even though Trump's not perfect, you're not perfect, I'm not perfect. I think he's the one that came from outside that would blow up this corrupt political establishment on both sides.
Both sides do pretty much want the same thing. There's a very different way of going about how to get there.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to unity, I second that 100%. That's what a big thing that we're about on the channel is, unity. We are all Americans. We cannot forget that.
That's right. First and foremost.
Yeah.
American first. American first.
The previous Million MAGA March.
Yes.
Obviously, everyone saw the footage. There was BLM and Antifa hunting down Trump supporters, walking back to their hotels. I want to know, do you think that this weekend there may be any violence, or do you think it's going to be okay?
Tonight.
I would say tonight. To be honest, it is a possibility. It is a possibility. It always is a possibility.
Me and my buddy last time, we got attacked. We were on video. We're on Sunstar and all those media channels. Me and my buddy got attacked. It was about 80 of them versus 2 of us. Just for wearing MAGA hats, we got assaulted 4 or 5 times. On video, confirmed.
When it came down to it, were you guys walking away from them? How was that going? I know a lot of people saw videos of them just chirping Trump supporters, following them, harassing them. Was that your situation?
100%. We had the MAGA hats. We just walked past the BLM and Antifa supporters. Immediately, they started bumping into us, tempting us to basically fight them. We avoided them. We got assaulted a couple times. I avoided their punches because honestly, they are not that good at fighting, most of them. And I am a trained boxer, so I could tell that they're not that good at fighting. So we basically parried most of their punches and walked away the whole time. We don't want to start fights. We're not here for that.
For any of those that we're seeing that are out here today, I am seeing, some unifying messages, but I agree. I have heard that F this, F that.
It needs to be louder. It needs to be louder, guys. The unifying message is what's going to end everything.
All right, everyone, that is a wrap. A lot of Americans traveling from all over the country to come here today to support their president. It's really a remarkable thing to see. You guys, if you enjoy this video and you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Also like the video and hit that bell notification button. And if you're not, and you're watching on maybe Instagram or Facebook, shoot me a follow, and we'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much. All right, so we got the puppy. What's the puppy's name here?
Griffin.
Griffin. All right, everyone.
Are you James Klug?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Man? Fan.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
You watch the videos?
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Thank you so much. That means the world to me. I really appreciate that.